Hello, this is Essie the Rich Woman. I have a dream I want to share with you guys. I had this morning. I had a dream that I was taken against my own will, and I was taken to this building, this place, and I was put in a restroom, a big restroom, and there was another woman there with her kids. I think she had two kids. And so when they put me in, they took her out the restroom. And she went to see these people. And I just called them the Mexicans. They were Mexicans. It was a family of them. And they owned businesses. And I guess they were like, a powerful Mexican family, wealthy Mexican family. And so they own businesses and stuff. So one of the Mexican family members, she was pretty nice to me. So when they took the lady out and her two kids, I don't know if they were white. I think they were white. The lady and her two kids. So they took her to see these people, and the Mexican men, they were all sit at this long table, like you were being judged or something. So when they took her out, the Mexican family member told me the reason why I was there, because I didn't know until I was taken and put into this restroom the reason why I was there. But the reason why I was there was because I had went to a restaurant that was owned by the Mexicans, and I had ate at this restaurant. And while I was at the restaurant, I went and used the restroom. Well, they accused me of breaking something inside the restroom. And I told the girl, I said, no, I didn't break anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't damage nothing when I was in the restroom. So she said, okay, well, you're going to have to see, I guess the people men in charge that were at the long table. So I said, if anybody broke anything, it probably was that lady and her kids. Because you know how kids are. So that's what I just said. It's probably those kids. But, I didn't know who did it. So anyway, the woman with the two kids, she went in the restroom before I did, right before I went into that restroom. So we were at the restaurant on the same day. So I don't know what the result was with the woman and the two kids. I don't know what the Mexican men had determined for her, if she was at blame or not. But I just don't know. And so when it was my turn to go and see the Mexicans, I stood in front of them, and then they accused me of they said that they tried to contact me through phone and email, and I did not respond to them. So they felt that I broke whatever it was in the restroom, that it was me that did it. And I just have to say that it was so minor. It was so minor. I could not believe that these people had came and got me for this. That it was really, really minor. Okay? Like if you have a business, things, and you allowing the public to come into your business, things are sometimes going to get broke or damaged. Somebody's going to put graffiti on the wall, stuff like that. And usually businesses just paint over it, replace it, fix it, whatever. But they were not doing that. They were hunting down people that they felt was guilty of the damage. So they brought me in front of this Mexican men, and they told me that they tried to call me, and they sent me emails, and that I did not respond. And because I did not respond, that I owe them $400 and some dollars. And I was like, no, I did not damage anything when I was in the restroom. Nothing. I just used the restroom, came out. I didn't damage anything. And then I started going through my phone. I said, you did not call me either. Because if you had to call me, the number would have been in my phone, in the phone history, and there's no number from you guys in my phone history, and I have no email from you. I said, so you never contacted me about this issue, but you want me to pay you $400 and some dollars. And I said, you're a liar. And so these men started looking at me in a harsh way, and they were trying to intimidate me to pay them $400 and some dollars. And I said, I'm not paying you anything. I said, you're lying. And the harsher they looked at me, the harsher I looked back at them. And I would not back down. And then my friend called me and woke me up. She woke me up out of that dream. So I don't know what, if I had continued to dream, what if something was going to happen, or if that is supposed to be the end of the dream. But it made me think about a video that the Master's Voice Prophecy blog put out. Celestia, she had put out a video, and this video was mostly to Nigeria, and she said that in Nigeria, in some other African countries, but the main country is Nigeria, that she said that young men are going to start putting up a store, like a storefront. It's not really going to be in a strip mall, but it might stand alone by itself. A woman's clothing store. And she said that they're going to put up nice, beautiful things in the front window of this store. Nice handbags, nice dresses, nice. Some of the stuff would be designer, just anything that would catch a woman's eye and make her want to go into that store. And she said once the women go into that store, there's no women working there. There's all men, young men. And they greet you very respectful. Hi, Mom. What they call you in Nigeria, that's hi, Mom. Or yes, Mom. Ma. They call you Ma. So, and you wouldn't even think that they have planned what they're going to do to you. And it does not matter if you're old enough to be their mother. And so, the women will go into the store, and if you have a child with you, it won't matter. Anyone that they can overpower, it won't matter if you have a teenage son with you. It would not matter. So they said that the woman will go into the store because she see the beautiful things in the window, and they will wind up raping that woman in that store. That she said she went into the store where it was 3 young men, and the Heavenly Father made it so that she could understand what they were saying, because she could not understand their language. So he made it so that she could understand what they were saying when she went into the dressing room. And once she realized what was going on, she escaped. But they had made it so that when she come out of the dressing room, they had put all these racks of clothes, and they made it in a zigzag way, so it would take her a long time to get to the front door. But she said when the Heavenly Father showed her what they were saying, let her hear what they were saying, that she didn't go that zigzag way through the clothes, that she went along the side, like the window. She said when she went through on the side of the window, it was a straight shot to the door. But she said even after she got out the door, she kept running, and she said they kept following her in broad daylight. They were hunting her down in broad daylight. And so I don't want to tell the whole thing. If you didn't hear the prophecy, you will have to go and watch it on her channel. But it just made me think of that prophecy that she put out, and how that they will set up a business to rape women. And so in this dream that I had, it was a business set up to extort people out of their money. So when you come to this restaurant, or in my dream it was a restaurant, so It probably could be any type of business. And you go there, and for some reason they will have your email and they will have your phone number and all this stuff. And so when you leave there, I don't know how they would get you or get a hold to you, but they will say that you damaged this or you damaged that, and then they will intimidate you to try to make you pay a large sum of money, that something that you didn't do at all. So that's what happened in my dream. The businesses, are it going to be a front for a business just to extort you out of money? Now in Nigeria, she said they used fake businesses to rape women, to get women to come into the store so they can rape them. And so I guess, in my dream, it did not show me in another country. So I was in the United States. So it's getting to the point now where you're going to have to be, or in the near future, where you're going to have to be careful about even going into a business. And here, like, this country is so money hungry. I can honestly see that happening. Like I was saying in another video, that these businesses are hurting now. You can tell that they're hurting, and they're going to look for the people to save them, to help them by conning, scheming, and all kinds of things. And I was telling you guys about how I felt like the dentist is a scam. It was trying to scam me, and that they was trying to give me things that I don't need, so they can charge my insurance and charge me money, that for things that I don't need. So, and I was saying that in this time right now, people are not doing good. People are barely making it. Even people that's making six figures are saying that they're having the hardest time that they have ever had. And they saying, because I have one lady in here, I was doing Uber and I picked her up. She said her husband makes six figures. She said that, I think she said she had 2 jobs, and she said they have 1 child. And she said this is the hardest we have ever had it. She said we are barely getting by. That's what she said. So when the people are having a hard time getting by, food is high. If we're having a hard time, then businesses are going to have a hard time, because then we're going to think, well, I don't need that $5 drink from Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get a drink out of the gas station for $1 and something. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have people spending less money in hard times like it is right now. So like I really don't get coffee at Starbucks. I go to a gas station and get coffee, especially the ones that have the coffee beans, those nice machines that grinds the coffee beans. Those are good. If they have all the little syrups and the flavored creamers and all that little stuff that go with it, tastes better than Starbucks. So and it's cheaper. So I'll go there to the gas station and one of those nice coffee setups, and I will get me a coffee out of there instead of going to Starbucks and getting espresso shots and all that stuff, where that stuff adds up. So you see, people are being more wise about the way they're spending their money, and these businesses are hurting. They're hurting. So the government, they can't look to the government, so then they're going to look to the people to scam the people and to try to stay alive through the people. Lying to the people. 2 drinks for $10. That's not a deal. Starbucks, that is not a deal. So in my dream, I really think it was the United States. It did not tell me that it was anywhere else. And that the businesses are going to start coming after the customers to scam the customers. And some businesses probably going to be set up just to scam the customers. They're not going to be like, say, if someone set up a family set up a restaurant. The restaurant is not going to be about making money from the food. It might be about scamming the people, like in my dream, where they tried to say that I damaged something and I owe them $400 for it, and tried to intimidate me like they were the Mexican mob or something, to pay this $400. And I was not intimidated at all. And I told them to their faces, you're a lie. And so I think we're going to see more and more of that happening. If it's not happening right now, in the near future, we're going to see businesses, or so-called businesses, scamming to get the customers' money. It's not going to really be about a clothing store. It's not going to really be about a restaurant. It's going to be about whatever they desire, whatever their heart desire. So in Nigeria, the men desire to rape women, use the business as a front to rape women. And in my dream, they use the business as a front to extort people out of their hard-earned money for whatever reasons. I don't know what they're going to do with the money, but it really don't matter what they're going to do with the money. They were used in a business to extort their customers. So I just wanted to share that dream with you guys. It's going to get to the point where we're going to have to be careful about what businesses we go in, especially the private ones. So I guess that's all I have to say. I got to go to work today. It's Saturday and it's almost 4 p.m. So I will talk to you guys in another video. Have a good day. Bye.